Hey, Kylin, obviously it's been a long way to finally play a preseason game here. Just wanted to kind of get what your thoughts were on tonight and just what it felt like to finally, go up against another team.
For me, it's felt wonderful, to get my feet wet again. And I know other teammates, I know they feel the same way. So just to finally get out there and just go against other guys that are our guys feel real good.
Marcus Eversole, go ahead.
FirstLambo Leap for you, Kylin. How did it feel?
Dream come true. That the Lambo Leap, everybody know the legacy behind it. If you're a true diehard football fan, it's been going on for years and decades. So for me to finally do that, just I can be able to tell my family down the line that I actually did the Lambo Leap. So it was a really, really historic moment for me.
Wes, go ahead.
Hey, Kylin, how did you see that develop? And at what point did you think you might actually have a shot at the end zone there as you were closing in on the pylon?
Oh, once I got the screen, I turned around. I just seen my guy sitting up the block. I just told myself I got to make something happen. I got to be a playmaker. What our coach preached, be a playmaker. So that was my perfect time to be a playmaker. And I delivered.
Marcus, you can go ahead if you have a follow-up.
What happened on the fumbled exchange there with Kurt? Was it miscommunication? What happened on the exchange?
Just some miscommunication, like you said. It's just, I'm lucky it happened in preseason. Just some things we can just take back to the study room, the film room, just get corrected.
Wes, go ahead.
Kylin, obviously you've been out there for a couple of weeks now with Jordan, but just how was he in the huddle tonight and just kind of being able to kind of bring the group together here with him getting that chance to start with the offense?
Jordan do what Jordan does all the time. He's a real humble guy. He always works. He's a leader in the huddle. He get everybody attention and, he lead and we follow.
Marcus, do you have another one?
Yeah, Kylin, I feel like a lot of us watching you in camp so far find it kind of hard to believe you fell to the 7th round. And you see another guy in the room, Aaron Jones, another late round pick, and he's developed into one of the best backs in football. Do you kind of look up to him as an example or role model from your perspective coming in?
Yeah, of course. While I was in college, anytime, any free chance I get, I watch the highlights all the time. He took me in as a little brother role. Sometimes he just called me over. We get together, he help me out with anything I need, or even if I don't ask, he just fill me in on advice that'll help me out in the long run. So that relationship we got is going well.
And then what about from a skill set standpoint? Like you kind of look at Aaron and see yourself potentially being able to do some of the same things. Like if he's out like he has been, you could kind of be that lightning to AJ's thunder, if you will.
Oh yeah, whenever he's in, I see the way he runs, I study his game, try to implement into mine the best way I can, and whenever he's down, I try my best, it's hard because, he's a God-gifted player and God-gifted talent. But whenever he's out, I try to use my God-gifted talent and deliver also when I get in, get my chance.
Wes, go ahead if you have another one.
Yeah, Kylin, to follow up on that, was there anything that Aaron said to you tonight, going out there for the first NFL game, or any advice he gave you going out there?
Yeah, he just told me to do what I always do. He said I'm an electric player. He just said, put on the show like I know you can. And hopefully I did.
If anyone needs to know, it sounds like Coach LaFleur just got going in the other Zoom room. So just a heads up. Wes, if you have one more question, go ahead.
Yeah, and one more thing, Kylin, this week you got the Jets coming in, obviously next weekend then with that game on Saturday. Just what's sort of the mentality now, when you're going to get a chance to not only play against another team, but also getting a chance to practice against someone else too these next couple of days?
For me, I'm a competitive person. So whenever somebody line up against me, that's just my competition. I want to outdo that person. That's just how I attack life. That's just how I attack the field. I try to win every rep. So I'm ready for it. I know they're going to bring it and we're going to bring it too.
Anyone else have any more questions? Marcus, do you have another one?
Yeah, Kylin, just how do you feel like your camp is going? I mean, it seems like you've been getting some reps here and there with the first team. You've been making plays seemingly every practice. How do you feel like your camp's going?
For me, I don't really just think about it, so it's so easy to get caught up in the moment, especially being a rookie. So for me, I just been taking it day by day, one at a time. When I get my opportunity, I try my best to capitalize on the opportunity and make a play. I feel like once you get that opportunity, you got to capitalize on it. in order to stay in this league that we in.